I'm working on the bathroom sink. So initially I had this pipe sticking out this far, and then I have these two water pipes coming from the floor. So I had a hard time trying to figure out how I'm going to do this, but first of all I cut this pipe shorter, and I was cutting this with the Dremel, and as I was cutting it, actually it came out of the other pipe from the wall. So that actually turned out great because I was able to put this down easier without having to navigate this pipe in the wall. So that looks pretty good. I had to shim it up a little bit. In the front, the floor is kind of sloping this way, and luckily there is a stud here and a stud here, and I centered it to the window. Now the only issue I'm gonna have is this is supposed to have drawers here. So once the plumbing is all done here, what I'm gonna do is build some kind of cage here that will allow me to put like a shorter drawer in here. So obviously it's not gonna go all the way in, but I'm gonna probably go up to here, hopefully, if this pipe can go kind of this way versus coming out this way. So that's for later, but I figured it would be more important to center this to the window versus having to move it and having it sided, because if I wanted to put all the plumbing here only, this would have been too close to the toilet. So the toilet would be here, and then this would be too close if I brought it all the way here. So we're gonna sacrifice the drawer. I'm gonna have to reconstruct the drawers to make them shorter, and nobody really cares. It's gonna look good. I'm gonna probably be able to just take it apart, make it shorter. We'll have to see what to do with this thing, if I can buy a shorter one. At least on one side needs to be shorter. So that's it. Now I'm gonna go and work on the top. So I need to put the faucet onto the sink base, and then put that on the top. I'm not sure I'm gonna fasten it all the way down because I don't really know how to do it, but wonder if there's any hardware with this for that purpose, or we just glue it down. So I'll have to install the top with silicone caulk to all four corners of the vanity. Position it. It has the equal amount of overhang on each side. Use the level to ensure surface is flat. I think that's how it stays on, just with the glue, the four corner. I don't see any additional hardware that would hold that down. Interesting. But anyway, that comes later. Finished installing the vanity and the sink. Looks really good. It's lining up to the window perfectly. I did put silicone caulk on the corners only for now. I'll come around and do some more. I also will have to address this gap here because the wall is not straight. But I might actually put some more tiles here anyway. I will see what I'm gonna do with that. So that's not urgent. The issue that I run into is this bar that closes the drain is way too long. It's hitting that back, so I'm gonna need to cut that because that's just way too close. It's not operational right now. So I think I need to just take that out and then cut it shorter. Just a little bit, maybe an inch. Fix the drain lock. I cut it, put it back on. It's ready to roll. I'm gonna next try to fix this door. I don't know what's going on. It's not closing, like the hinges are somehow too tight. So I'm gonna have to unscrew the frame and try to see what's going on. Finally, I figured out why this door was trying to bend the frame, because the frame is bent. So this frame here, originally I attached it here and then it was twisting it. So now I am attaching here, this side, which brings this up a little bit, and now I can close the door without stretching this side at all. So yeah, that was the issue. The issue was that this door jamb was out of plane this way. So it wasn't like squared up with this. So now, because I am screwing it through here, it is going to be squared up. So now I just have to go back and reshim everything and put up the rest of the screws in, and we're all done. See you next time.